How do we say yes to no? Did I get your attention? How do we say yes to no more? As driven professionals, entrepreneurs, nonprofit leaders, you know it's hard to say no, especially to a new opportunity. Now, for those of you who looked at my Go Lean On Lists exercise in a previous video, you know that it's easier to say no when you know what your top priorities are, when you have them identified. No, thank you, not right now. But what are some of the other requests that we get that might be worth crafting some language so that you feel prepared to say no? That makes it just that much easier. For those of us who are helpers, it's really hard to say no. We recognize this is a boundary challenge for us. We don't want to disappoint. We want to feel needed. We want to feel worthwhile. And sometimes that's being recruited for projects or requests to us from somebody else. So with this in mind, let's talk about what are some of the things you might be asked. Can I pick your brain? Can I take you to lunch? I need your help. When's your next available time? Hey, I have a project that I really want to show you. I think you're going to love it. When can we connect? Hey, do you have time for a Zoom call? These are constant, especially for us serial entrepreneurs. This is constant that you're getting requests for time, your energy, sometimes for free, especially that can I pick your brain one, right? So what are some of the answers? What are some of your responses that are going to make you feel better about saying no? I know for me as a people pleaser, crafting out the language makes it that much easier to say no. So that's what this exercise is all about. Can you start to type up your language so when you get an email, a voicemail, a LinkedIn request, that you have something you can send back that sounds like it's authentic to you and still gets the point across? So what are some of the responses to these requests of can I pick your brain? Can I take you to lunch? When are you available? I have a project I want to pitch to you. Those kinds of things. Well, for a lot of us, I think the first challenge is being asked to do things for free. So maybe the first question you have is, hey, is this a paid opportunity? Thank you so much for thinking of me. I just wanted to check this out. Is this a paid opportunity? No? Well, I appreciate you thinking of me. I'm unfortunately unavailable for this opportunity. Best of luck. So figuring out what your language is, right? I'm kind of ad-libbing on the fly here, but having a list of these things written out can really save you some time. Can I pick your brain? Actually, I'm not available this week, but here's my calendar to schedule my next available. Hey, I have a project I really think you're going to be interested in. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm actually working on some things that have a deadline. Can we reconnect in the next month or so? Having an online calendar scheduling system can make this easier by saying, here's my next available, or check this link and schedule with me, because then you could have blocked out times saying this is when I'm available and this is when I'm really not, because I'm working on this project, I have this deadline, I have this priority that I'm working on. So long story short, it's really about having some language that's authentic to you. I know that our community at large might say just ignore the requests, ignore the inbox things from LinkedIn, ignore someone trying to pitch you something. That may or may not be a good fit for you. I know for me, that's kind of painful because I actually want to respond to people, even if it's to say, I'm not interested right now, thank you, or check back with me in 6 months, or I'm available in April, whatever that looks like. So the whole point of this exercise is to have that language crafted so it doesn't feel like you're landsliding back into bad boundaries by saying yes to something that you're not even sure you're interested in yet or need more information on. Is it coming in at a time of immense deadline or distraction where it's just really not a good fit? So I found for myself that saying no, not right now, or no thank you feels better than just ignoring or feeling bombarded. I recognize that some of you here watching this video have a different style, and that's okay. To each their own. For those of you who self-identify as people pleasers like I do, I hope this exercise is helpful to craft out what are some of the common requests you get and what are some of the responses that you can have at the ready to let someone know that you have too much on your plate, that now's not the right time, or that you're available for a paid consultation or a paid opportunity, and here's your calendar. So on that note, I hope this helps you. Best of luck, and let's learn to say no to more.